Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Imran Ahmed Khan, and we will be discussing today about CV and resume writing. Many professionals do contact me for CV writing, and they ask me to provide some good CV formats so they can align their CV according to that format. So for the purpose of that, I am making this video that we should discuss that what is the proper format of the CV. So first of all, we will discuss that why we need CV, and is there any difference between CV and resume. um, what content must be included in the CV, and what is the standard format of the CV. Is there any difference between fresh graduate CV and the professional CV? Professional means if someone has got experience, 4 to 5 year experience, and is not fresh and is in professional life. So is there any difference between their CV format or not? So first of all, we will discuss uh, what is CV. CV stands for curriculum vitae, and it is a professional document which presents your credentials. It's a basically Latin word which means course of life. It can be a key to your career success, or doom you to rejection after rejection. So the before applying, you need to go through your CV and spend some time in formatting, in adding some keywords, and preferring some good layout for the CV. So uh, the CV include your career summary, your education, your qualification, and a lot of more. So, and the recruiter and the hiring manager spends at least or at maximum 8 seconds on viewing your CV, if that it is yes or no. If in 8 seconds he finds your CV useful, your profile is shortlisted for further process. That's that. The basic question is that is there any difference between curriculum vitae and resume? So there is no, you can say, a clear or clear distinction between CV and resume, but we can say that the term CV is more detailed document, and it's a lot more comprehensive, while resume is a short document. It is one page, and CV can be a detailed document. The term CV is mostly popular in European market, while term resume is popular in US market. uh, I think so. So moving on next, that what content should be included in the CV. The CV must contain your name. That uh, usually we receive, sometime we receive the CV, but the name of the candidate is missing. So whom we will be contacting. So the contact, there should be contact details such as email ID, your cell number, your location, that you are based in that city and you are open for relocation, and these content should be available on the CV. And there should be, for example, you are a fresh graduate, there should be career objective, and if you are a professional, there should be summary that what you have achieved so far and what you have done. And of course the career history, your work experience, that in which organization you are currently working, and what are your key skills. So, and what is your education, what is your qualification. These are the things which should be included in the CVs. And if you are a professional, if you have done some certificate, some publications, do mention that in your CV, and mention your awards and achievements which you have achieved during your work experience or during your academics and during your education. And if you have done some extra certifications, for example SAP or Oracle or sales and marketing or business development relevant or financial planning relevant certifications do mention that you are a CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst, or you are a CCNP, or you are a Java certified professional. So you need to tell what certification you have done, and at the end you need to mention references, or you can share your LinkedIn profile. If you have any website, you can mention your website. So these are the things should be included in the CV. And now we are discussing that formatting. What should be the formatting of the CV? CV should be formatted in such a way that it is scannable by ATS. ATS are application tracking software. For example, you apply for a job and your CV is properly formatted, and when the recruiter or the HR manager or talent acquisition manager or talent acquisition specialist uh, search for the CV from online job boards or from their on website, there are some application tracking software which are looking for some keywords. The recruiter will put those keywords, and the CVs having those keywords will pop out in front of the recruiter. So your CV should be formatted in a professional manner, so that that can be tracked by ATS and can be popped out. And it contains keyword. For example, if you are a brand manager, it should contain keywords: brand management, ATL BTL activities, and such kind of things. If you are a salesperson, there should be business keywords: business development manager, or there should be, if you are a sales profession, there should be a keyword that is you are involved in B2B selling or B2C selling. So these keywords should be mentioned in your CV, so that if a recruiter is, or if a company is looking for a B2C selling profile and or B2B selling profile, they should your CV should be popped out easily, and these keywords will attract the recruiter or the hiring manager that uh, uh, for the qualification for which they are looking for. So the keywords are very important. You should go through the job description for which you are applying and find out that what the job description required from you. And CV should be readable by a recruiter or a HR professional. If there is an issue in CV formatting, you should use CV creator or CV builder software. There are multiple CV builder formatter CV builder softwares that you can use. I will tell you a few of them. For example, you can make your CV on LinkedIn. You can make your CV on what you can say Microsoft Word, and there are some templates. You can use those templates, and you can also use Indeed.com, and there are lots of websites which provide these services that you can format your CVs according to them. And nowadays, thanks to artificial intelligence, that you just write your credentials in chat GPT or in some other or AI based software, and they will generate your resume. So nowadays these artificial intelligence platforms are also playing good role in formatting CVs or in formatting other documents. So be professional, format your CV in such a way that it should be shortlisted for further process. Use professional font for the CV. The professional font could be Arial or Times in New Roman, and font size should be 11 to 12. That is mentioned in the Microsoft Word. So, and there should be you can say specific spacing, line spacing, and margin should be according to the professional way. The CV should be on A4 page, A4 format page. So going through further, looking at this, look at the sample CV. That sample CV should contain a summary, your work history, your skills, your education. And I will tell you that what should be the arrangement for this, because in coming slide we will discuss that uh, should education come first and experience should go down, or experience should come first or education go down. So that what is fresh, and now we are discussing that uh, what is the difference between fresh graduate CV and what is the difference between the professional CV. So first of all, we will discuss the fresh graduate CV. As you are a fresh graduate CV, you have no experience. So you need to mention that what are your career aspirations, what are your career goals, what are your career objectives on the top of the CV. After mention your name, after contact details, each and everything, you should mention your career objectives, career goals, and such like things. After that, you need to write your education qualification, that you have done MBA, or you have done MS Computer Science, BS Computer Science, or you have done mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. Write those, and what courses you have studied, and what was your major, what was your dissertation, what was your thesis. Write these things, and if you have done thesis, some research, write those. And if you have got a good CGPA, do mention that your CGPA. If you have achieved any distinction, do mention your distinction. If your CGPA is not good, just write first division. Do not mention anything first division or anything. Just write down that be mechanical engineering from this university, and no need to mention your CGPA at this point of time. After education, that you have done some projects, and now you need to mention your skills, that you are a good programmer, you're good in networking side, you are good in whatever skills you have in sales and marketing, in financial budgeting and planning, in forecasting side. So in whatever your qualification, whatever your skills are good, you mention that. And for example, at the start you're applying for multiple jobs, so try to change your skills according to the job. For example, if you are good in sales and marketing, and you should mention your sales and marketing skills. If you are good in brand management, you should tell about your ATL BTL activities and such kind of things. If you are a good programmer, mention your C++, your class projects, etc. So this will be you can say a CV of a fresh graduates. And if you have done an internship, do mention that. If you mention your hobbies should be relevant to your skills, your or that can be different as well, but it should reflect your personality. We are going to the professional resume, and here is the difference, that what professional resume should be. For example, you have spent 3 to 4 years in the market, and now you need to switch a job, and you are applying for different jobs relevant to your profile. You have to mention your career summary, that you have experience in this and that, and make a small career summary. After that, if you have achieved, if you are working in a good organization, for example in a multinational like Nestle, Unilever, or PepsiCo International, or any other top brand company, then you should mention your experience on the top of your career summary. And the career summary should be, the career experience should be mentioned in a reverse chronological order, so that it is readable by ATS, that is application tracking softwares. So mention your work experience date wise. And if your education is very good, and you have studied from top 5 ranking universities, then you should your education should go after career summary, and after that your work experience should come. So this is the basic difference for in you can say formatting a good CV. If your company is good, you are currently working in a multinational company, and you should straight put your career history below the career summary. And if your education is good, straight put your education below the career summary. So you can interchange them according to your skills, according to your achievements. After work experience, you need to mention your some publications or your achievements. For example, you have achieved a sales target of 1 million, 1 billion, whatever you have achieved, mention that. Or for example, you have done some projects, website related projects, or some desktop type related projects. Do mention those in your achievements, because those should be relevant to the job for which you are applying. After that, you mention if you have done some certifications and trainings from your current organizations, and or individually, you can mention those as well in the resume. And after that, you mention some hobbies and references and contact details, etc. So these are the basically you can say uh, crux, or you can say summary of formatting a CV. And if you require or format your CV, you can contact us. We will format your CV according to the standard protocols. And if you have any issue, do mention in the comment section. We will provide you services, our CV formatting services or CV writing services for you. Good luck for your future, and let us stay connected for further topics, and do let us know your feedback, that what should be added and what topic should we do for presentations, for presenting you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.